we're not gonna reference that song, we promise. And today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 kung fu movies. For this list, we're looking at the very best movies in the kung fu genre, new and old. We're strictly looking at Chinese martial arts films. Number 10, Ip Man. Few films or franchises have defined kung fu cinema in the modern era like Donnie Yen's series of films chronicling the life of martial arts master Ip Man.
Did you like that? My kung fu isn't too bad.
The series follows the legendary martial artist's life through the Japanese occupation during World War II and into his later life, when he trained future martial arts legend Bruce Lee. But rather than dry historical films, this series is absolutely no slouch when it comes to action. The first film in particular contains some incredible fight scenes that show off Yen's own mastery of Wing Chun, like the sequence where he takes down 10 black belts single-handedly. History was never this badass. Number 9, Kung Fu Hustle. Kung fu comedies have a long and proud history, and one of the true titans of the subgenre is writer, director, and star Stephen Chow. Combining some serious martial arts ability with brilliant physical comedy and a deadpan meets screwball sensibility, Chow's films should be among your go-to movies for mixing martial arts with laughs.
呢啲靚料嚟喎，你屋企識貨㗎喎，呢啲料嘅藝術成分好高㗎，有幾高啊？
A great place to start is this 2004 film, in which Chow plays a bumbling, petty crook caught in between a war between the villainous Axe Gang and the residents of a run-down apartment block. The film plays out much like a live-action Looney Tunes movie as a martial arts film, with over-the-top visuals and ridiculously awesome fight scenes to spare. Number 8, Tai Chi Master. While the glory days of the 70s may have ended, period martial arts films continue to go strong in the modern era thanks to new stars and studios continuing traditions of the legendary Shaw Studios. This 1993 film is definitely a great example of this, with Jet Li and Michelle Yeoh in the lead, and Yuan Wu Ping behind the camera. Lee stars as one of 2 former Shaolin monks who, when his brother falls to greed and ambition, masters a new martial art which places an emphasis on deflection and grace rather than speed and power. Tai Chi may not be a martial art often associated with combat, but this movie might just change your mind on that. Number 7, Police Story. Very few films act as a better showreel of Jackie Chan's skill set as a martial arts leading man than this 1985 action comedy, which casts the legendary action star as a Hong Kong police detective on the trail of a nefarious crime lord. The film puts heavy emphasis on stunt work and large-scale set pieces, like a destructive car chase through a shanty town, a perilous hang from a speeding bus, and Chan's death-defying leap through electrical lights and a glass ceiling in the film's climax. Jackie's dedication to physical comedy and infectious charm are on full display here, making this one of the essential entries in his filmography. Number 6, Iron Monkey. Part martial arts epic, part period superhero flick, this entry co-stars the inimitable Donnie Yen and follows a physician who moonlights as a masked, Robin Hood-style heroic thief. While rife with themes of class warfare and inequality, the film is absolutely no slouch in the action department, featuring incredible fight scenes thanks to Yen and star Ringo Yu. This was one of Yen's earliest roles, and looking back, it's not hard to see why he became a massive star not long after. The film's finale, which sees the two engage in a 2-on-1 duel atop elevated poles, is some of the finest action the early 90s has to offer. Number 5, Fist of Legend. This mid-90s Jet Li vehicle is actually a remake of Bruce Lee's iconic Fist of Fury, with Lee filling the role once played by the Dragon himself. The film follows Chen Zhen, a martial arts student who returns to Hong Kong from overseas to find his master dead and a Japanese dojo threatening to destroy his school.
本原稿先生が試合中に殺された。相手は黒竜会の西口道場の芥川だということだ。
So obviously there's some vengeance to be done. The film's fight scenes are some of the best that 1990s kung fu movies had to offer, thanks to choreography by industry legend Yuan Wu-ping, who deftly mixes spectacle and exaggeration with the real-world techniques and styles of the film's eminently talented cast. Number 4. Fist of Fury. One of the most beloved films of a true martial arts icon, Bruce Lee's seminal film follows the same basic premise as its 90s remake, but naturally doubles down on intensity and bone-crushing brutality thanks to its star. Bruce Lee's performance is one of pure, simmering rage, with the character's anger and thirst for revenge on display in every sidelong glance and punishing blow. Kung fu movies just don't get much angrier than this. After all, it's in the title. This isn't quite the film that put Bruce Lee on the map, but it definitely helped secure his place as one of the most vital and vibrant voices in contemporary martial arts cinema. Number 2, The 36th Chamber of Shaolin. It's hard to pick just one film from the legendary Shaw Brothers studio, whose prolific output in the 60s, 70s, and 80s is one of the pillars of the martial arts genre. But in the end, we have to give it up to this all-time great. Directed by Lau Kar-leung and starring the inimitable Gordon Liu, the film sees a young initiate learn the ways of Shaolin as he works his way through the temple's 35 chambers, each of which teaches a particular strength or skill. The film is synonymous with classic kung fu cinema and has helped enshrine its star and director as true gods of the genre.
Number 1.